For the first time in league history, the NFL Draft is in Las Vegas. The city was ready to host the three-day event in 2020 before having the red carpet pulled out from under the Strip due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Nearly 2 years in the making, the city is again ready to host one of the league's most anticipated nights of the year at Allegiant Stadium. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell will soon approach the podium and change the lives of over 200 young men and their families by calling their names in the 2022 NFL Draft. Good evening and welcome to Road to the Pros, WJCL's local coverage of the 2022 NFL Draft, getting ready to kick off at 8 o'clock right here on ABC. Alongside Ben Troop of 3 and Out, I'm Amy Zimmer. Couldn't ask for a better teammate for this special. Ben, a Swainsboro native, played at the University of Florida as a star tight end and then went on to be drafted in 2004, 40th overall pick by the Tennessee Titans. Ben, you've once been in the shoes of these athletes, waiting to hear their name called tonight. How many different emotions would you say these players are feeling?
It's about every emotion you can have. I mean, put a heart monitor on these kids, it's gonna probably be beating out of their chest, but it's a dream come true at the same time. When you think about Roger Goodell coming on that screen, calling my name out for the world to see, so many people to thank, so many people to look forward to, just enjoying this moment. It is both the best and worst place to be, because it's the best because everybody's watching, but the worst because I don't control the outcome at this point. But enjoy this process to know that job well done, whether you pick one or Mr. Irrelevant, you have arrived.
Well, just like in Vegas, it can be hard to bet on what exactly is going to go down at this year's NFL Draft. However, what we do know is who is on the clock first. For the second straight year, the Jacksonville Jaguars with the first overall pick. In 2021, it was an obvious pick for Jacksonville, the team selecting former Clemson star quarterback Trevor Lawrence. Tough rookie season for Lawrence, completing 59.6% of his passes for over 3,600 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions. Of course, it was also a season full of adversity on and off the field, with former head coach Urban Meyer leading the Jags to just 2 wins before being fired last December. Now, Ben, with all the drama in Jacksonville, hopefully that's all in the past. So where does new head coach Doug Peterson turn his focus to in this year's draft?
I think they're going to go defense. I think when you look at 2 of the premier pass rushers in this year's draft, Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan, Travon Walker out of Georgia. Now, the consensus was at first it was going to be Aiden Hutchinson. And then all of a sudden, Doug Peterson said, wait a minute. The premier team in 2021 was the Georgia Bulldogs. They're going to have like 30 guys get drafted in Vegas. So for me, while I think it's going to be Aiden Hutchinson, all the buzz is Travon Walker. And if Travon Walker does indeed go #1 overall, he will be the highest drafted defensive player since Champ Bailey. So pretty unique company. I think it's probably going to end up being Travon Walker, because if I'm the Jags, I don't want to be the one team that does not add a Georgia Bulldog to my roster.
Will it be Hutchinson or Walker? Well, let's go ahead and hear what the Jaguars had to say leading up to this year's NFL Draft.
As a staff, we look at the film along with Trent and his guys. They look at the film and we come together and just have numerous conversations about everything. And so that's where we become more closely ingrained on players, in the talent level, and so that to me has been, I think, the number one thing that's really in this whole process, right, is just that communication that we've had from my staff, the coaches, and then obviously the personnel side.
For the first time in league history, the NFL Draft is in Las Vegas. The city was ready to host the three-day event in 2020 before having the red carpet pulled out from under the Strip due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Nearly 2 years in the making, the city is again ready to host one of the league's most anticipated nights of the year at Allegiant Stadium. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell will soon approach the podium and change the lives of over 200 young men and their families by calling their names in the 2022 NFL Draft. There's been a lot of buzz about the Carolina Panthers trading for Cleveland quarterback Baker Mayfield. However, earlier this week, NFL.com reporting that the team has no interest of doing so, at least in the first round. With that recent report, do you think the team still addresses the quarterback room in the first round, or where do you see them going?
I definitely see them addressing it. I think Matt Rule is a seasoned vet. He understands that sometimes it's about how less you do say. You don't want to put everything out there. Everybody knows. You got Sam Darnold. You got Cam Newton. You got P.J. Walker. None of those guys are the answer. it's all about stockpiling. So if I do actually want Baker Mayfield, I'm going to keep it on the hush. The closer we get to that 6th pick, watch the phone start ringing, trying to make a trade. But, I mean, sometimes the NFL draft is about hide and seek. Carolina, they want all the talk to be outside of Charlotte. But when that 6th pick come, you're going to see, one, they're going to get a quarterback. And breaking news, they just traded for Baker Mayfield.
We want to stabilize the quarterback position. We need consistent play out of that. And I sat down with Sam yesterday, and just we talked about everything. Like, we need to help him out as well. We need to help him out with the offensive line. But in our conversation, I said, hey, listen, we are going to add to this group. Through this weekend, there's a pretty good chance we could add to this group.
Swinging over to the Atlanta Falcons now, it's clear the franchise is rebuilding after trading former star quarterback Matt Ryan to the Colts. How much pressure is on Atlanta now to potentially draft a first-round franchise quarterback at pick number 8?
They're definitely going to have to address it. I think what happens is, when you think about a team like the Falcons, they don't appreciate what a guy like Matty Ice has meant to the franchise for the last, decade plus, and how you've gone through, 12 to 14 drafts without having to address the situation. That's a thing of the past. Marcus Mariota is definitely a guy that's definitely suitable for this franchise, only signed a 2-year deal. You got so many guys: Desmond Ridder, Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, Sam Howell, Matt Corral. If you got a quarterback that you coveted, go ahead and get him, because I think what happens with a franchise like the Falcons, they deserve some good fortune at this point. Go out there, get the guy if he's there, and if he's not there, definitely go in another direction, but I think you got some really, really good options.
Falcons general manager Terry Fontenot and head coach Arthur Smith saying they're ready for a fresh start in the ATL.
When's the last time we sat here and everyone doesn't know who the first and second pick are? It's unique, especially last year. We were sitting here, we were like the first pick of the draft last year, because especially once San Francisco traded up, we basically knew the first 3 players that were going to come off the board. And now this year, that's not the case, and we're sitting at 8, and so we try our best to anticipate what's going to go in front of us, but we have to be prepared for a lot of different variables and a lot of different scenarios, whether we have to stack the players and be prepared to take them off how we see them, but we also have to be prepared to have those conversations about moving up, about moving down. And so I would say, yes, there's so many more variables, but we just have to be prepared for every scenario.
We are just getting started here on Road to the Pros. Still to come, the Georgia Bulldogs expected to shatter its own NFL draft record. Hear from the Dogs and other college teams on the big night. Keep it here.
Swedish Fish. This is where it's at right here. Somebody take these away from me. I don't know where it started. I just had some, fell in love, and then kept eating it from there. My favorite dance move, I can't really dance. I just kind of move, and then everybody think I'm dancing. Growing up, I used to read Percy Jackson and Diary of a Wimpy Kid a lot. Those are the books that I always gravitated towards. They were fun, entertaining. Those really pushed me into my love of reading. See, I like all flavors. I don't discriminate, but red is the best. That's a perfect catch. Can't catch them in the lake, but I catch these.
Welcome back to Road to the Pros. Reigning national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, have seen their NFL draft stocks rise over the past couple of months, from winning the College Football Playoff National Championship and a handful named winners of the NFL Combine. After dominating this past season, the Dogs now expected to dominate the 2022 NFL Draft, ESPN projecting 14 players to be selected. Ben, Georgia is expected to demolish the school record for most players drafted after seeing 9 go last season. How impressive is this UGA draft class?
I've never seen anything like it. And we were a couple of years removed from the 2019 LSU Tigers putting a record number. I was there for the 2004 draft class that I think Miami Hurricanes had like 4 or 5 guys in the first round. Pick whatever you want. I mean, you want to receive a George Pickens. You want a great linebacker in the Kobe Dean. You want two humans put in one in Jordan Davis that can move grown men at the speed of a dime. You got that. But I think the greatest thing about Georgia is every last one of these guys are NFL ready. I think what Kirby Smart does a great job is he runs the University of Georgia like it's a National Football League, and I ain't never seen anything like it. You got a historic defense. I mean, my goodness. I mean, when I looked at how many guys were draft eligible, most of the time you hear draft eligible. The top 100 picks might have all 14 of those guys, potentially even more in those rounds. But I'm very, very impressed by Georgia. You're going to get big-time players. And look, I know we were talking about the number 1 overall pick. It might end up being Travon Walker, University of Georgia, pass rusher, extraordinaire. Georgia's going to definitely set the world on fire.
I've always been in the state of Georgia. I always stayed in the same house my whole life, so it's very structured. My dad was in the Middle East. He served in Operation Desert Storm. Being a Marine, he used to tell me to do something like clean up, and I used to always try to sneak out and go play basketball or whatever the case was. My dad, he's pulled everything out my drawers, and by the time I got back, I had to clean up my whole room, clothes everywhere. My mom, she's been in the school system ever since I can remember. Always on top of me with my grades. And then my father, I'm really thankful for him for being so hard on me as a young kid. And now that I'm older, I really understand why he was hard on me, but he also gave me the praise when I did things worthy of praising. And I really do thank you all for that.
For the 4th straight year, a Clemson Tiger expected to go in the first round of the NFL Draft. Ben, what are your thoughts on the Tigers this season?
Dabo Swinney has been doing a great job. I think people look at them, quote, having a down year, still winning 10 games. They got a factory up there in Clemson. I mean, make no mistake about it. While they didn't get the national acclaim as a team, they're still going to be able to put another guy in the first round. And even getting back to the Georgia guys, Darion Kendrick, former Clemson Tiger, leaves Clemson, goes to Georgia. So Clemson is giving players away, still finding ways to put players in the first round.
And South Carolina could see another defensive player drafted on day 1 in the 2022 NFL Draft. For more on the Tigers and the Gamecocks, we send it over to Julia Morris.
Football players from South Carolina, Clemson, and Georgia are hoping to turn pro this week. As the NFL Draft happens, players' dreams turn into reality.
It's the moment every football player works for.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence.
Years of practice and preparation leading to an opportunity to play at the highest level. Former Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence was the first overall pick of the 2021 draft. This year, another former Clemson player should hear his name called in the first round. Cornerback Andrew Booth was a highlight machine at Clemson, recording 5 interceptions and 75 tackles over 35 career games. ESPN's mock draft has the Buffalo Bills selecting Booth with the 25th overall pick. Mario Goodrich, another former Clemson cornerback, should also be drafted this week.
Like the defense that we ran here, I mean, just being able to explain what everybody got, just learning all that, I feel like that also helped me boost my draft stock.
Former Tigers wide receiver Justin Ross is one of the most inspiring players in this year's potential draft class. Ross missed the entire 2020 season because of a congenital fusion in his spine. He returned to the field this past season, recording team highs in receptions and receiving yards. Ross could be a late-round draft pick.
The Carolina Panthers select J.C. Horn.
A year after J.C. Horn was drafted in the first round, another defensive player from South Carolina could be drafted on day 1. 247 Sports mock draft has J.J. Enagbare being selected 21st overall by the Philadelphia Eagles. Former Gamecock and Burns High School product Jalen Foster also hopes to be drafted after having a breakout season in 2021.
Now it's kind of building up a little more than it has been. Usually the past few weeks it really hasn't hit.
A lot can happen Thursday, and no matter what the projections say, there are always surprises during the draft. But one thing is for sure, several athletes with local ties will have their dreams come true.
Georgia Southern has a handful of players in the NFL. What are your expectations for the team in 2022 now with head coach Clay Helton leading the way and hopefully creating more draft prospects?
High-powered offense. I think the thing about Georgia Southern is always how is the offense going to look. I think it's going to be more wide open with the passing game. The Sun Belt, for people who don't know, when you got the likes of, Appalachian State, Louisiana, Coastal Carolina, that team up there in Atlanta, which I would not even mention because, but I will say this, Georgia Southern is going to be high-powered on offense. They're going to play, a really, really stingy defense. Listen, Paulson, it's definitely going to be rocking in 2022.
Well, who are the 2022 draft hopefuls up in Statesboro? We'll show you when the Road to the Pros continues. Welcome back to Road to the Pros. Georgia Southern and Savannah State with a handful of 2022 draft prospects. Our Dave Williams shows us the players who were on display at this past Pro Day.
It was one final opportunity to make one last great impression on NFL scouts for 6 Georgia Southern Eagles who have wrapped up their collegiate careers. With scouts from several NFL teams looking on, the players went through various drills to show off their skills, hoping to impress enough to either get drafted or get a look as an undrafted free agent.
Felt amazing. I came out here just to have fun. Wasn't worried about the numbers or anything. Made sure I helped the guys, cheer the guys on, and I just kept pushing.
Today felt pretty good. Main thing out there, just go out there, have fun, just be loose, do what you've been training to do for these past couple weeks or 2 months or whatever.
The guys have worked hard all season, and they've been doing a good job this off-season training, preparing for this opportunity. So they know how big a day this is for them if they want to continue their careers. So we're excited that they get an opportunity.
But it just wasn't Georgia Southern Eagles looking to shine. 4 Savannah State Tigers also made the trip to Paulson Stadium in hopes of catching the eye of an NFL team.
I feel like I have room to grow. Honestly, this is only just the beginning to my career right now. Right now, I feel like I could have done better on my vertical. That's something I really just got to work on.
The coaches kept coming to me, telling me I was looking one of the best out there, which I wanted to do, turn heads. And I just felt like I was one of the diamonds in the, rough. Yes, sir. It was a blessing. I'm just thankful for the opportunity to come out here and compete and showcase my skills in front of the scouts that was here today. And like I said, I'm just thankful for the opportunity. Thankful to Georgia Southern.
I mean, it's awesome just to see him get an opportunity. Can't thank Coach Helton and Georgia Southern Athletics enough for getting our guys out here. We had 4 guys out here today, and just being able to get the exposure to NFL scouts and get in front of them, showcase their skill set.
Still to come on Road to the Pros, who will hear their name called first in Las Vegas? We're breaking down our #1 overall picks. Stay with us. Welcome back to Road to the Pros. For the first time in 4 years, there's uncertainty with the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. While reports are saying it's down to 2 defensive ends in Georgia's Travon Walker and Michigan's Aiden Hutchinson, the Jacksonville Jaguars have left the door propped open just enough to consider any number of possibilities. Well, we are getting closer to the red carpet being rolled out in Las Vegas for the future of the NFL. Ben, we might not be in Vegas, but if you had to bet, who are you going all in on for the first overall pick?
Wow, you got 3 guys in mind. I mean, Evan Neal was supposed to be consensus #1 overall pick out of Alabama. Then you go with Aiden Hutchinson, the big defensive end out of Michigan. But for my money, I want a guy that's a freak of nature, a guy that played at the best college in 2021, and a guy that has tremendous upside. I'm going to go with Travon Walker. I mean, 6'5", 275, ran a 4.51. The guy has a ceiling like I've never seen before. Give me the guy that looks like Tarzan, plays like Tarzan. I'm going to go with Mr. Travon Walker.
All right, Ben, if we were in Vegas, I promise I was not looking at your cards because I also am taking Georgia's Travon Walker as a first overall pick. And that's because this player is so versatile. At the Combine, he put up numbers people have never even seen before. It shows how much potential he has when he gets to the next level.
You don't want to walk away from the 2022 draft saying, I didn't get me one of those. Everybody had this thing, oh, I want one of those. It's called a Georgia football player. Get you one. Jacksonville, do the right thing. Get Travon Walker.
That will do it for this edition of Road to the Pros. We are now just minutes away from the NFL Draft kicking off in Las Vegas right here on ABC. We'll see you back here tonight at 11 right here on WJCL 22 News following the NFL Draft. Alongside Ben Troop, I'm Amy Zimmer. Have a great night.